When do I get to turn?
Whenever you want.
Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl.
You look so good.
I imagine you look good. Can I turn?
When Beth came home from med school, after the first few weeks, she told me about meeting Ben. She liked him lots, and she told me he was smart, just like her. And he opened the car door for her. As time went on, Ben came for the obligatory visit to the mother-in-law, right, in Peterborough, and I could see he was nervous. He was wanting to make a good impression, and he was very apologetic for swearing on the golf course. He was obviously smitten with Beth, too. I could tell. And that made me really happy.
Woo! Woo, what a snack. Oh my goodness. Do I get to kiss you? You look cute. Oh, what a gorgeous dress. Oh my goodness.
I remember the first time Beth told me about Ben. We were sitting on a deck having coffee, and she got a text. And she just lit up. So naturally, my best friend kind of kicked in. I was like, oh, who's that? You know, who's that text from? She said, this guy named Ben. Met him in med school. He's different. He asked me how I'm doing, and he calls me beautiful. And just the way that she spoke about him, you knew that he was the one.
As you all know, Ben and Beth met in medical school, so if anyone has an emergency, the two of them can help. Beth, being a family doctor, can scold you for not having prevented the issue 10 years ago, and Ben, being a neurologist, can tell you what's wrong, but can't do anything about it. Having watched both Ben and Beth and their relationship for as long as it has been, I truly got to watch Beth fall in love with Ben and all of his quirks, and Ben do all the mathematical calculations to empirically prove to himself that Beth was the one for him.
Ben was born 30 years, 7 months, and 2 days ago. We've been inseparable ever since. When I say that, it's hardly colloquial or exaggerated or superfluous. As you know, we're literally next door neighbors. Above and below lies an intensely loyal and loving family man. And Ben, I'm so sorry that Dad can't be here with us today, but remember this as his son on your wedding day. His peace in passing was knowing you and knowing that you would have and continue to put your tribe before all else, just as he had.
You know, when Ben and Beth told me they were having their ceremony at the Rock Garden, I was picturing something a little different, you know, way more mullets. Millie would have a mohawk, Ben would be coming in with an electric guitar solo during the ceremony. I expected Elvis to be the officiator, but it didn't pan out, unfortunately.
So all I want to say is I am so happy for this couple. I am so proud of both of them. They complement each other so beautifully. Beth has made Ben a softer, more compassionate person, if I can say that. And Ben has given Beth a lot of his intellectual, skepticism, I would say, which is well-founded. So I think the two of them do so well together. They bought the dog, they love the dog, they both grew up with Shelties, and Ben said, I can't imagine having any other dog but a Sheltie.
And then there is Beth. All of you know I could go on about her wonderful traits as a relative, as a friend, as a colleague, but I won't. I'll simply say I'm honored to call her my daughter, and extremely proud of the beautiful, strong woman she has become.
Beth is a magnetic and
kind, friendly person who's loved by everyone who meets her, myself included. Our time together at Guelph inevitably had to come to an end, but I've been so proud to see Beth continue to follow her ambitions and meet the man of her dreams along the way. Ben, I know how much you love Beth because you never shy away from an opportunity to express just how amazing you think she is.
She's one of the kindest, most caring, and genuinely lovely people I've ever had the fortune of meeting. She's a friend who is always there to lend an ear, to pick up the conversation after months apart like nothing ever happened, and gives the absolute best advice when someone is going through a hard time.
Ben one time, no word of a lie, brought a photo album of himself to school. And so he brought up some still pictures of himself running. But you'd think that when someone does that, like, it would be like, okay, so you think that they won some sort of state championship, they finished gold, like it was a gold medal, first place. But literally every picture of Ben, he was in fourth. He was in fourth place, like just not in the medal, not second, not third. And he was parading around the campus with this photo album of him in fourth place. He didn't finish in fourth tonight.
Beth, today you've married your best friend, the most important person in the entire world. Ben, you're marrying your 21st most important person in the world after all of the Toronto Raptors.
I now formally pronounce Ben and Beth to be husband and wife. Let us celebrate their union. Ben, you may kiss your bride.